So welcome back to the Colouring Zone. My name's Helena. So today I am going to be showing you my favourite completed colouring pages of 2021. I am thinking that perhaps I'll do this every year around this time. So I've been able to do this video because actually I didn't quite make it to our family and friends for Christmas because I actually tested positive for COVID-19, which I'm so gutted about. But obviously I am protecting my family by not, exposing them to it. So I am self-isolating. So unfortunately, Christmas we had at home. I'll go into more detail about it in a colouring chat, but basically, yeah, it was quite unexpected. So anyway, so I'm absolutely fine, mild symptoms, but anyway, so I have ranked them from 18 to 1, or 1 to 18 should I say, and I'm going to be starting off with the colouring pages. I think the first one is the 18th, yes. So the first page I would like to share with you is from A Million Sloths, and it is by Lulu Mayo. Now, I've done quite a few pages in here, but this one here just really stood out to me. So I have ranked this one here number 18. I can't remember what I used for the background. By the looks of it, it's like a gelato, but I remember doing this because I was actually visiting family. And I just remember being sat on the sofa with my mum and dad, and we were watching a film, and I did this one. And I just really like the fact that I used the gel pens to add to more of the details. So that is rated 18. So 18th is, so the smaller numbers are the ones I think I like the best. So the next one is So the next one is A Miniature Secret Garden, and this is by Joanna Basford. Now, the reason I chose this page, so I do really like it, and I've used the Luno Paste, Cosmic Shimmer Lunar Paste, which I love the colour of, and it's so sparkly. But the reason why I chose this page is because this side was all filled in by Joanna Basford, so she had drawn these things in, and then I drew this in, and I'm just really happy with it. So I thought it deserved a place on my favourite pages, so there is that one. So there's actually two from this book. So this is Hannah Carlson's Seasons. I believe this is the German version. I could be completely wrong. But the first page I chose, it's all right. So the 15th page is this one here. So I actually did this for Halloween, just gone, and I just really like it. I used the Sakura glaze, and I also used Rebecca's disco dust as well, and Distress inks for the backgrounds. I will be linking my completed pages playlist. I'm not sure whether I am going to be listing which month they came in. I suppose I could potentially. It just might take me a bit of a while. I'll see how it goes. If you're interested and you want to know more about what I used, then please check out my completed pages playlist, and it will be in there somewhere. All right, so there is that one, and the 16th one is this one here. So it's not like the best, but what I really like about it is it's so different to what I would usually do. So I used the gelatos for the background, and then I used a stencil and used a baby wipe to rub some of it off the colour. And I just think it's really effective. And I also used Winsor & Newton ink as well. So I do like this page. So there is that one. And I'm pretty sure that's Rebecca's paints again. that looks like Shelley Pink to me, and also Glistening Surf. Anyway, so there is that one. So the next page is, so this is a bit of a spoiler for completed pages for the month of December, because I have shown it partially, partial colour along on my channel, but the page that I have most recently finished, and the one that's being featured in this video, is this double page spread. So I'm not like wowed by this side, and I did add some stickers because it was just looking really bare, but it's this side that I love. If I just hold it up to the light, and you can see all of the shine and the glitter, and yeah, so I'm really pleased with this page, and it was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad I finally got round to it. So this one here is Rita Berman's compilation book of the seasons, so that is rated number 15. So the next one is Tenderful Enchantments, and it's by Clara Makova. Now, the page that I chose, I'm so glad I tagged them, you know. Yes, is this one. So another Halloween page. So the next page is this one here. So I did this for this Halloween as well. And I had a great time doing this one. I followed Laurie, she's called Colour My World on YouTube, her tutorial. But yeah, I'm just really pleased with the outcome, and it was a lot of fun to do this. And it didn't take very long either. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this one. So that is number 13. Yeah, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be to rank them. I ended up putting them all on the floor and then trying to work out which one. So this is ranked 12. So I just really like how the colour palette that I used for this page. And I know that the fur is not, you know, it's not the best, but I had a real good go at it. And I also drew in this bug here, because I thought it looked a bit, there was more going on this side than this side, so I wanted to balance it out. But I'm just really pleased with this page. I used Brute Funas, and do you know what? I must admit, I've not used them since. So I really need to get back to it. I plan to actually use them in my Lulu Mayo books, and see how they fare on that sort of paper. But yeah, this is my Easter Bunny, and he is ranked 12. So this is Joanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And so the page I completed is of the tree house. Now I used pastel pencils for the background, and it's just not sort of a colour scheme that I would normally go for, and I do really like how the actual tree and all of the little houses came out. I like this side better than that side, but yeah, I did definitely want to include it. Do you know what I'm noticing? That I've got like a few details that I've not filled in, which is quite typical of me. If you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I have a tendency to do that. But anyway, so yes, so this is ranked number 11. I'm going to pop that back in there. Now, the next one is by Eerie, and it's Romantic Country. Now, this is the first one, I believe. Yeah. So, the page that I have chosen is this one here. I just really like how summery this page is, and the real bold colours, which is why I've chosen this one for number 11. So I used watercolours as like a base for everything other than the sky. I think the sky is just pure pencil. But yeah, I really like the effect of this scene. So there is that one. So the next one is number 9, and this is A Fairy Touch of Magic by Klara Markova. So the page I chose, oh yes, is this one here. I had such a good time doing this page, and I remember doing it relatively quickly considering there is quite a lot going on. I did finish it relatively quickly. I used Prismacolor, and there's also quite a lot of stickles in here on here as well. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this page. Yeah, so I had a great time with adding the stickles and some gel pen details as well. So that is that one. Now, I still think that this book here is my favourite from Hannah Carlson, because I just seem to, this is the book where I do pages in there and I'm normally really happy with them. So yes, I do absolutely love this book. I also love Jewelry Box as well. So the page I chose for number 8 is not that one, is this one here. Now, I just love how I did the feathers and the leaves. The skin, I'm still not sure about the skin, but I like the overall page, and I'm really pleased with her hair. So yes, so here is this one. So this is number 8. Now, number 7. So, the page that I chose for number 7, this is Joanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. So, I chose this one here. So, I drew in the lanterns, which, you know, I'm still really pleased with. And there's glitter absolutely everywhere where the gel pen is sort of smudged. But I just really like this page. I used Posca for the back for the water. Yeah, so here is my number 7. And I'm going to put this back. As you all probably know, they do tend to smudge Prismas as much as I love them. So this one here is number 6. This is Camilla D'Errico's Pop Manga Cute and Creepy colouring book. Now, the page that I did, I would have done in my, I think it was November. It might have been earlier. Yeah, no, it was November. So I did this page here. I just love him. I absolutely love this little bee. And I'm really pleased with the background. And yeah, so I had to include it in my favourites for 2021. So there's my little bee. I had so much fun doing that. And another really quick one. So A Million Llamas by Lulu Mayo. So this is my 5th ranked favourite. And so there's a lot of metallic glittery paint, should I say, glitter and metallic. But yeah, I absolutely loved doing this page. I used loose glitter for the bow and for some of his jumper, and I'm really pleased with the outcome. I also used Rebecca, the Art Spirits mermaid dust, I think she calls it. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with this page. I absolutely love it. And this was a buddy colour with the beautiful Kate's Colouring Haven. So there is that one. Now, the next one is A Million Bears, and this is by Lulu Mayo. And I've done quite a few in here. I would say this is probably my favourite of her books. But then saying that, the newest one I really like as well. So this is my fourth. This is ranked fourth. I just absolutely love this page. I know it's not like anything fancy or anything like that, but I just really like the colours that I've used. And also I've used some washi tape as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this one. And I definitely used Rebecca's paints for this as well. So there is that one. I'm going to put this bookmark is made by the Colouring Kid, Imogen, on YouTube. I will link, if you're interested, she's got an Etsy store. If you're interested, please go and check her out. I'll put the link to her Etsy store in the description below. Now, this is my number one book, and I've got a few pages in here. It is this one. So, Circle of Life, and this lady's name. So she is coming out with another book. I believe it is coming out in April. If I've got that wrong, I will put it up on the screen here. But yeah, so her next book is mandalas, like nature mandalas, I believe. So my third rated is, and you would have seen this in my completed pages quite recently, is this one here. It's my octopus. I love the background, really happy with the background. And yeah, I just had a good time doing this page. I used Distress inks to base, and then I used polychromos over the top. So here is my octopus. So he is ranked number 3. Now, number 2 was actually my first sort of colour along type of video here on my YouTube channel, and it is this one. Now, I look back on this and I've just really stressed myself out about doing the bugs. I'd done the background and just really did not know what to do. But I absolutely love this page. I really, really like the background, and I just like how it all came together in the end. And, you know, it was actually my first sort of colour along, or me, I think I named it actually, like me experimenting with gelatos, which is what it was. But obviously I did it in parts. And yes, I will link that down below if you're interested in looking at that. Now, a lady on Instagram, I'm so sorry, I cannot remember your name, but she actually recreated this, and it was just such an amazing feeling that someone had you know, recreated, you know, what I'd done with the page and the colours that I chose. So this is my number 2. So number 1, can you guess, guys? So my number 1 page is this one here. So I absolutely love this page. It took such a long time. Me and Colouring with Kay, we did it as a buddy colour, and yeah, it was just a bit of a marathon, to be honest. A slow burner, but yeah, I just absolutely loved the outcome. Now, I have used glaze on every single one of these fishes, apart from the orcas, because I wasn't sure how the glaze pen would work over the Graffy tints, which I used to base. But I'm so happy with this page. I love it. it is like a massive achievement for me, because it's something that I never thought I would even start. And I sort of mentioned it in a video, and then Kay was like, oh, do you want to do a body colour? And I said yes. So yeah, so this is my number one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments below, is there any surprises for you? Is there any pictures that you thought I would include in my favourites and I haven't? And because I know that I've watched other people's videos that have done something similar to this, and I've actually been very, very surprised. You know, there's been a couple of pictures that I associate with that particular YouTuber and they didn't include it in their favourites. So we've all got our own ideas and our own creativity. So yeah, I had such a good time looking through all of my books and ranking them, even though it was difficult at times. But thank you ever so much for watching. Please drop me a comment, like if you enjoyed the video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm going to leave it there, guys. You take care of yourselves. Happy colouring. Bye everyone. Bye.